Hi, this is Samira Kazimani with Samira's Network, and I'm truly and excited to be here today with you. Another amazing day on Samira's Network with songwriter Shane, who we just had an amazing event together, Art for Peace, and she just rocked the stage. She was truly one of my favorite. I actually followed her on stage while she was singing, and just her beautiful voice just mesmerized all the audience. And we're so excited that you're here with us today. Welcome to Samira's Network. And you're one of the first singers that I had on the show from Art for Peace. I think you were just amazing.
Thank you, Samir. That's really touching to hear that. I remember being so excited when I saw so many people pack that house, and they all came because of the love and wanting peace around the world. So that was the main mission. We accomplished that, thank God. And then when I was like motioning for people to come out, and you came out, and I remember singing to you, and everybody was just so happy. And I wish that I had time to teach the song to everybody, and we'd all be singing together, because that's like our anthem, what we believe in. You know, we all have these similar missions in life. We all want peace around the world, and we all are brothers and sisters around the world, and we're one in that. So,
you're an award-winning musical artist. You got the Global Music Award, Academia Award, and HMMA nomination. Would you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I was asked to submit my music to those organizations. They're very big, credible, prestigious organizations. And then you get a letter that you're qualified, and you're considered, and you're nominated, and then you won, and it's like,
wow.
It's like the song won, but it's like, I thank God, because that's how the song came to me, and I just thank him. Like, we did it, And Arts for Peace won several awards, Global Music Awards, Academia Awards, and things like that. So I knew it was a winner anyway. We were going to touch hearts. So that added to the excitement. It's like, come on, just get out there and get this out to the world and sing it to them.
That's amazing. So. I see you have such a beautiful style. Even at the event, you have your own style, which I love. Tell me about what kind of music do you sing?
Well, I'm diversified. Whatever's going on in my life, or whatever I'm around other people, I'm like an open vessel, and it'll transfer into me. It could be very happy. It could be religious at times, very spiritual. It could be journeys in life that I can relate to, and my journeys in particular, they're like ballads. I'm telling you stories and teaching you lessons, hoping that you don't have to learn the lessons the hard way, the way I did. So sometimes that works. Sometimes my songs bring a lot of faith and hope to people, and then they find their way. So,
what inspires you to come up with these songs? Because you're a songwriter.
Well, it could be something as easy as spending the day with you. It's so delightful with you and your little pup Lucky that you saved. Oh my God, that little one is precious. And your husband and the people around you. It could be a touch of that, and I might go to bed at night, and 3:30 in the morning I'm awoken by music, and it's so beautiful that I have to get up, and then I grope my way to my grand piano in my apartment, and I'll start playing what I'm hearing. It's like a secretary. I'm just taking notes, and then either the music will just come and it'll just already be laid out for me, or the words come with it, and then I'll recognize it and say, this is a Samira thing. And then I know how to fill in the blanks, because it's like a blank canvas, and there's the skyline and there's the grass, and I know what to fill in.
Okay, well, that's amazing. When did you begin your music career?
I was 4 years old, and I was asking my parents for a piano, and my parents were not really wanting to hear this, because I was begging them for a piano, and they said, you don't even know what a piano is. I'm like, I want it for Christmas, that's all I want. But being the first child on both sides of the family, guess what happened? All the family put together some money, and then at Christmas I got this piano. And then my mom especially was like, you better play this thing, you know how much this costs? And the thing of it was, she couldn't get me off the piano. So I loved playing piano, and she had me take classical piano lessons, and at first it was like, I don't want to do this, I want to just play when I'm hearing, by ear. And I was picking up songs on the radio, but I'm so grateful that I was taught classical piano, classically trained, because I learned all the different styles. The Bach is quite different than Beethoven and Mozart and Tchaikovsky and all the rest. And I was able to learn how to read music and understand music and feel the music. And, it helps me with my songwriting, because I know how far I can go with these things. And sometimes it might not be correct theory-wise, but it's okay. I might be inventing a new style. I don't know. As long as it works.
And tell me your strongest points.
My strongest points are my songwriting. My songwriting, the music and the words, they are a gift. It's like being a psalmist. I'm not a perfect human being here. I'm not trying to be like a perfect angel here. I'm normal. But when I write songs, I'm in a world that's so pure, and I just recognize it and respect it. And then to be able to sing it and to perform it on the piano or the keyboards, meaning that I can do all different sounds on my keyboards in the studio, is quite the strong point. That's my whole life. That's everything of me is just transferred into that world.
And what are your goals?
My goals are to have my songs and my journeys, whether I speak them or whether I sing them, be put beneath these films or these stories. So if there's a good story and there's a lot of love and there's like a lesson to be learned, it's such a privilege for me to have my song underneath of it. I know that my love will be taken care of and it will be appreciated. And the two will mesh. I don't mind adding that extra dimension to it, because it'll be just a lovely thing.
That's nice. I think with all your talent, it would be wonderful to maybe have some of the producers have some of your songs in their movies. What do you think about that?
I'm working on that now. I was with the AFM, with the film directors, big meeting in LA. And I asked certain ones, like, what films do you have? Like, what are you working on now? And they told me, and then...
Well, you're already very connected.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm hearing the music, I'm hearing it going through the catalog in my head, and I just start singing, different verses, and like, yeah, that, I'm like, so I'm fortunate with that, that we mesh, because they have something, I have something, and it meshes. We'll see how that goes. I just pray a lot, and if it's meant to be, it will be.
Meant to be. Well,
do you play an instrument?
I don't.
Do you sing?
No, but I would love to.
But you sing in a choir anywhere, you'll learn.
That's true. But I know you've been playing piano since you were 4. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You're so talented.
Yeah, I can't even, I don't understand myself how I was like obsessed with wanting to play this piano. It's like I just knew. And there was something about when I played pieces of Beethoven. Actually, I cut a record with Capitol Records when I was a teenager, and I won a national competition.
Wow.
All 50 states I won. Everybody was in shock when that happened, and myself included, because I was young. But something, and I won with the Beethoven Sonata Pathetique in B-flat minor, and that was like a 100-page piece. And I had it all memorized, but I can I knew what Beethoven wrote. I'm a girl. How does that happen? I did have a strong male piano teacher too. He would like hit you on the back.
Wow.
Like, that's not your level. That's not the way you. We're supposed to practice it. And I was like, okay. But
you are so successful, and you left, and then now that you came back, and seems like you're so connected and everyone's supporting you. What is your purpose? What would you want to get from here on? You've been in the industry for so long, and then you left for a while, now you're back. So what is your purpose?
My purpose is to stay focused as I am, because I know all through my life, especially in the music career, I've changed so many times for so many people for so many different reasons.
We are going to put some of your songs for our audience to watch, that's for sure. You're amazing.
Okay, and well, I turn back into me, this is it. So as long as I stay like this, and
what I like about you is you yourself.
That's the point.
Yeah, you are not.
I don't know what this is, but this is me.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian at times. I know when I get really upset about things, I get so funny because that's how I've been. But I get so upset because I'm not being taken serious. When I'm like, I get really funny. But maybe I should be a stand-up comedian on my bad days. I'll be like, hey, book me. I'm wound up, you know. But I love connecting with people. I love hearing their heart stories because they become heart songs, or there's something other, more than just doing music, and that's so easy for me. It's a lot of work, but you know, getting it recorded and all the money and the time and the precision and the practicing and the repracticing and you know, and editing, and I think I like this better, and you know, then you argue with the producers and like, you can't. I'm telling you, but I love being able to speak something from the heart that can touch somebody and help somebody to make it a better day for them. Because so many times people or things or just even a little puppy dog can make me smile.
That's nice. You know. Well, we're so excited to have you on Samir's Network, and I like you a lot. You seem so yourself. You seem so real, and that's what I love about you. I know you're going to be very successful. Yes, and you have a very strong personality. Of course, you're a Leo. I know definitely we'll get the word out. We want all the producers to have your music in their, you know, movies, and you know, hopefully, you know, it seems like people love you a lot.
I've been through a lot, so I could tell you if you have stories or movies. I worked in a prison. I dated an idiot who was he was a biker. I had a husband that I ended up in a shelter and domestic violence, abandoned basement in a hospital, and I turned a lot of that into good things, and I became a counselor and all these things. So it's not all as glamorous as you think, but at least I have this purpose in life. And because I'd say to God, why? Or why me? And then I would get more of it, you know? So I don't do that anymore. I just say thank you for everything, whatever this is.
And you want to do something with your life. And I feel there are a lot of women who's been through a lot want a voice.
Yes.
That's been my experience.
Yes.
And
I feel like that's a strong point. I don't want to be taken as egotistic or anything, but I feel like I am their voice when like Arise. I have a single that I actually donated to all these shelters and met with them in their behavior modifications and all these counseling sessions, and I would go out there and donate baskets of that CD, Arise Above Abuse. And I purposely worded that we're not victims, we're survivors, we're the ones who made it through. We're mothers and we're fathers and sisters helping you. So arise with faith. And because I'm tired of hearing women, they hate men because of what a man did to them, or men hating women because a woman did something to them. So we can't give therapy to the whole world. But my song, if I can get you to hear the words, I'm basically cramming in a lot of counseling. I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm cramming in a lot of counseling from my heart. It's almost like a mother
therapy.
Nurturing, like I care.
But sometimes when you give out, you give love, you speak, you talk, it's like a therapy itself.
And they'll listen, and they might even be singing and not even know what they're singing, but it'll hit them. It'll hit them. When it starts out, we're not victims, we're survivors. Stop being a victim.
Well, thank you. We'd love to see you again on our show.
Thank
and
you,
you're welcome
Samir.
to bring all your wonderful guests. And Samir's Network is so excited to have Shane. Beautiful personality, and make sure to contact you at...
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Songwriting Shane. You can also, I have my music on cdbaby.com or Amazon. If you want to email me, Bentley333@AOL.com. That's B as in boy, ENTLEY, like the car Bentley, 333@AOL.com. I'm also a Grammy voting member. So if you, well, we've just done the submissions for Grammys, so I've been listening to a lot of that music too, and there's a lot of good stuff coming out this year. All 86 categories, I think it is, that I had to listen to, and it's great stuff. So I wish everyone a lot of luck with their life and their love, and love each other no matter what, and help each other no matter what.
Thank you for watching Samir's webwork, and thank you, Shane, for coming to our show.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Samir. I finally got here to be with you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
My name is Songwriting Shane. I'm the one that wrote this song, Arts for Peace. And I brainstormed with Muni Ironi and a few other people from India to unite all arts for peace and raise the positivity in the world and raise the vibration and unite all artists, creative artists, martial artists, culinary artists, fashion, film, design, dance. And here we are today, and I'm ready to do a sound check, and it took me forever to get here, it seems, but a lot of smiling, beautiful faces here, and I have a lot of support, and I want to say thank you to everyone, and thank you.
Thank you so much. What do you think is one thing for everyone to do every day to contribute into the peace in the world?
You have to love everyone no matter what, and you have to help each other no matter what around the world.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful event.